Hi everyone, welcome back to High Playing Games with the Minardi. My team play for an F1 2020. Apologies if you can hear my PS4 fan going in the background. It hates the menus in this game and when you're in the garage. I just quickly dive through actually, starting to fill out my activity timeline before realising that I'd started to talk. So we're going to do some sponsorship advertising for the drivers, getting some stuff for the teams, and we're going to focus on the durability department. And the idea behind this is that I then want to do a little bit of an upgrade in the durability section of stuff, just so that we can try to push all of that forward. This is the first episode on version 1.06 where they've just put in the black Mercedes. I was wondering whether or not they'd actually do any kind of performance changes on the cars, and it doesn't look like they have. So that does look exactly like how it was beforehand. So unfortunate, that one. So I'm just going to dive this forward a couple of days.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Which is great. So that is now pushed on a few new bits there. What I wanted to do... Oh, that's now given us 2 million though. Oh, there are things I want to do. Oh. Now nothing feels quite so straightforward. But then that hasn't really had any effect on the durability team's updates yet, so you know what, I am I love sitting there thinking, have I done the right thing? Oh, that won't be ready till the 5th of June anyway. Do you know what, we're fine. Let's do the R&D update that I was going to do anyway, and I was going to focus it on the ICE. And that's because now the failure chance is at 30% rather than 40%. And we needed some durability updates, to be fair, because we are the least durable car that is out there. So helpful to know. I'm going to keep it at this 2 million thing because I'm not quite sure when the driver market opens properly. Did that say that that had gone through? No, it hadn't. I feel like lots of these failures are taking place. But that's fine, because although we're going to spend another 575 on that, we'll time to decrease by 1%. Woo! I feel like actually we'll be okay getting enough points and then sending that off for an upgrade during the Baku circuit weekend. So I'm going to go off and do the practice sessions. I'll catch you afterwards. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, practice is over. We seem to have an okay setup, but not a great one in terms of pace, but I feel comfortable with it, if that makes sense. And for a track that is normally one that bites you in the bum, I'm quite happy to have something that is comfortable. So we'll see how we get on. We did get enough practice points though, and R&D points, for me to dive in and sort out this chassis upgrade. So we're going straight in for that, so that it can be ready in time for France, and that will be a big boost to us. And that'll be quite helpful potentially in the future. We've also been slightly bumlicking some of the aero stuff, although I don't think that's going to really help us now because I've just had to spend money on that, and we've got the durability going, but hopefully that will kind of do a hangover, and we can get something juicy in on the aerodynamics front next. So let me just quickly shimmy back across onto our juicy new components, which might actually help quite a bit round here. Yeah, we're fine on the gearbox anyway. So let's dive into quali and see how we get on. Note that the race is supposed to go from cloudy to bright sun to cloudy to rain. And the rain is the very last icon. So that's kind of already making me think we're going to need to be careful of what type of tyres we're on towards the end of that race. And does that mean that I'll need to do the softest tyre first to try and get the pace out of them? Because if it's going to be raining towards the end, we're not going to have the track to use that pace advantage on. Now, I failed the qualifying thing round here by 1/10 of a second, just under actually. I was very annoyed. And that was only to put me 21st on the grid. It really thinks that the Minardi team are going to struggle here, and I tend to agree a little. Yeah, let's get out straight onto track. Oh no, actually, let me show you my setup. It's stable, I'll give it that. So it's 7.4 on the wings. And a diff. Suspension. More suspension. Brakes, again, you all know me, I fat finger, so my brake pressure is always low. And there's my tyre temperatures, and I've been umming and ahhing on these, going up and down one a bit. But I'll stick with that for the time being, because it's a short race. Let's drive out.
Standing by.
I still can't decide if I like the Baku circuit as one to drive. It produces some interesting races. I will definitely give it that on its day. I think that's just more about the craze of the Durs. And if they had Durs everywhere around Monza, I think you'd see something relatively similar. There's our rival. We just need to be around him to make sure that we win. And don't do anything ridiculously silly in this weekend, and we'll win our battle against K-Mag. Which has been quite close, because I can't remember if we... Yeah, we did have him as a rival at Hanoi. We had Hanoi, we had Monaco. Two of my worst circuits, clearly. going to need to be charged from here on, aren't we? Let's go, go, go. Oh, that was a terrible turn-in. Whoever that is can stay behind me. Thank you, Norris. I think, yep. I've got a 21st on the grid to get. Oh, that... No! And I knew that was going to happen. You know when you're just like, I'm going to crash here. It was because I broke slightly earlier than when I normally do. And so I already knew I was going to make a silly mistake. Oh, we're splitting the Hassers. Nice. Session update.
Quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Leclerc, Vettel, Albon, Perez and Ricciardo. So just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Perez, Ricciardo and Grosjean. And we're in front of Magnussen, Norris and Latifi. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:40.7.
So you're only really ahead of Magnussen, potentially. Let's lock on.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I know, we're boxing. So that's a Williams holding up, I think, Ricciardo. Or Sainz just behind. Yeah, it'll be a Williams holding up Sainz. That's Norris going 8. Alright, we're going to need to learn to do that pit lane a bit better. I detest this pit lane. I've had too many accidents into it. Okay, I'm relatively pleased with that opening gambit. for where my actual pace is. I don't know where that puts me really in relation to the rest of the field. 1.6. Oh, do you know what? I'm alright with that. Jordan out doing his lap. There we are, the black Mercedes. If you're talking as Paul di Resta. Does look good in the game, didn't it? I appreciate by the time this video comes out, this will have been out for weeks, but this is me seeing it for the first time. Does look good. Okay, where's Gasly going ahead of me? Grr.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
And if you're slower, where's King? I think he'll be around me. Yes, he will. Is he faster? Dang it!
Best lap so far is 42.3.
So close. Big tired egg.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
Session update.
Here's the top 5 cars as things stand. Bottas, Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen and Vettel. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Norris, Grosjean and King. And behind us are Kvyat, Magnussen. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:40.3.
To get rid of some fuel. I was thinking we're probably carrying an extra half lap of fuel now compared to the first lap, but hey. Bit too straddly on that corner as well. There will be improvements to be had over the lap, maybe a couple of attempts from what I can personally do. Let's see what we can do.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Nice. Good start, good start. Don't get greedy! Christ. Shit. Bugger. Right at the end as well. I'm going to try again. Whilst we've got the track to ourselves. No!
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Only gone and Grosjeaned it. Alright, we've got enough time as long as we don't dilly-dally our asses around. Come in, change the wing,
take
get
it
out.
easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
But it'll be tight. Okay, will the animation take longer than a minute? And it's going to stick another 40, like 30, 40 seconds on for the front wing, isn't it? No, just stand there! Come on!
This is painful.
Come on, Ginger. He is Ginger? Yeah, he is Ginger. Thank God for that. Oh, no. That's it.
Have set us back a little.
That's me done. Schnauzer. Oh, and you just know that Kvyat and Magnussen at least will leapfrog me. Bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. It was looking good, though, for the first corner. Never mind. It's the fun of Azerbaijan. Speed it through to the end. It always lies whenever it ends a session anyway.
And
Or I
with
feel like it
qualifying
does.
complete, let's review our top three today. Bottas, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Perez looking good up in 6th. Albon, Ricardo, Stroll in the top 10. Alfa Romeo 10 and 12. That's interesting. Particularly after Kimi's great race in Monaco, where I held everyone up and he was able to leapfrog them all. Signs in between them, then Norris, Ocon, Gasly, Grosjean, Kvyat, King, me! Magnussen did improve, but not enough. Russell and Latifi. So we out-qualify Magnussen. I think that pretty much guarantees us that we will now beat him. So that's good. I'm sure the little interviewer, if she's interested, will be horrible to me about my front wing escapades. Bashed a lot of walls out there, didn't you? Woo! Couldn't give a crap. Discount Lee. Nice. Sorry, K-Mag. Well done, Jordan, for out-qualifying me. done all right, I think, in our team. He's just not the driver I wanted to sign. So I'm really sorry, Jordan. You're going to be out of here soon. Although I do rate you as a driver. I'm just biased. Okay, so cloudy to sunny to cloudy to rain. I wish they gave slightly better timescales on what that would actually be. I'm good for this, let's go. Wish me luck. You need it around Azerbaijan. And I bet the AI go proper arcade mode around here. They normally do, don't they? Oh. Time to bring out the sweaty palms. That's not because I kidnap children. Before anyone puts it in the comments. Thank you very much.
A warm welcome to all of you watching at home to today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums here. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line.
This game loves the safety car, doesn't it? I feel like Anthony Davidson couldn't be bothered to fly out to this race. What's happened?
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Perez, Albon, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Kimi Raikkonen. Sainz, Giovinazzi, Lando Norris, and Ocon, Gasly, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, and Jordan King, Smith, Magnussen, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Come on, game. You can do it. I hope. I was just wondering if you could actually see people's tyres under the blankets, but you can't. I see it wants us to go the... I kind of agree. Because then it means that we're on the grippiest tyre for when it gets rainy, which means we've got more grip. But then we won't be using that grip later on. There's also a part of me that thinks what could we do on the hards if it was going to rain properly, but I don't think it will. So let's go for this and we'll see especially because the people that qualified in the top 10 are starting on their manky soft tyres. They're going to be in really early. And actually with the medium tyres, so say if there's a really early safety car, I'd be quite interested to come in and stick on the hards and then cycle back through to the front of the field, thus avoiding all of the carnage that's going on in front. So yeah, we're on the right strategy. Let's do it. Wait, this is not going to be an aggressive drive. This is going to be a wait and see drive. Wish me luck. Oh, Kvyat's doing the same as us. Oh, this start's worked out nicely. Oh, Norris is doing the same as well. Oh, minor contact there with Ocon. Why was there trouble there? Oh, Ocon. Russell! I suppose he's on the soft tyre, so he's trying to get round Norris. Oh, that's not going to work, Ocon. Good boy. Oh, Jordan, don't do that there. Ocon really wants to get around Norris. That's crazy driving. I was wondering why earlier in the season, actually, that no one seemed to be doing any alternate strategies. This is the first race where I've seen it all season long. And it's lovely to see. No one pitted at the end of that lap either, so no one was clearly damaged that badly in all of those bumps. And that looks like Albon is holding everyone up at the front of the field as well. We're not very good out that corner, are we, on these tyres? I don't have grip and confidence on that corner yet either. Thought I was going in that ball. Go on, Jordan. Or not?
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Seriously, Jordan, if you don't get away, I will not be happy with that team move. Ocon's still not round Norris. That's really making me giggle. Who's next? Russell. Still ahead of Kvyat though, who is also on these soft tyres.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
Hey, Knock-On's got past Norris. The problem with this is that we've dragged Russell, Kvyat and Magnussen with us. And to some extent Latifi along for the ride. Oh, I'm so sorry. My TV went into auto standby. Hang on. I need to pause. Right, we're back. We're back. Hang on. Let me go back. There we go. Sorry about that. Still made a hash of it. Lap 4. I was going to say, I bet we might see someone in. It's Danny Rick.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Rear tyres are going quicker than the fronts. Norris getting a bit squirrely there, as are we. But look, we've caught up with... Oh, it's Ocon again. He just hasn't got very far, if anywhere, up the road. Kvyat's also got round Russell. I think the soft tyres are starting to fall off people a little bit.
Some information on King. They seem to have an issue.
Oh no, not Jordan. You seem fine to me. Oh, that's Hamilton.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium.
Oh, you cock. Hang on. I'm going to have to really think about this. Behind you go. Fucking hell.
Jordan is coming in for his stop. We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Weather report. Weather report. Ah, oh, Jeff. Oh, my entire sound is now really low. Nice bug. Oh, that's really bugging me, the fact that I can't hear. Sorry, it's thrown me right off. Sensitive Smith. Session update. Oh my god. There we go. Sounds back. Sounds back. Thank you. It still sounds muddy though. Isn't it funny how weird things can really, really throw you off though? Daniel Kvyat's gone round again.
complete. Go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I don't think so, Kevin Magnussen.
Down.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Save the fuel. We aren't going to get him this time.
You've moved up to P19. P19.
Sorry, Jordan, but you did not make hay whilst any sun shone. Or enough hay, rather. I might get Russell out of this, you know.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Ah, yes! Oh, immediately sticks it in the wall the next corner. Well done, Smithy. Nope. I knew it was going to happen beforehand. I don't want to... Apologies that there has been so many rewinds. I think I've just been put off. I'm not quite sure how to get that corner right. I know I'm not getting it right.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
No romance.
we're leading our teammate by 3.7 seconds. Yellow flag.
Oh, hello.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Who? Ocon?
Okay, clear.
I mean, clearly DRS and everything else still works under yellow flags. So, well done, game.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes. This is your final lap of the race. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Bottas just did the fastest lap on the last lap.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.8 seconds.
We're on overtake all the way. I think we've got it.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Oh, I'm driver of the day. I'm not sure why,
Here we are then, it's
but okay.
in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure.
Thanks.
So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That
And me
combination
probably
meant they
holding
got
up
the absolute
Hamilton.
maximum out of their tyres at all times.
La, la, la.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So Leclerc got second definitely because we held up Hamilton. Sorry, Hamilton. I saw red because of how he tried to dive down the inside of me at turn 2 coming out of the pits, which I completely understand, but he should have shushed it and just got me at the end of the straight. La, 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 la.
Let's see what effect this
Okay.
result has had on the drivers' standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table.
Oh.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Smith. Look at where they finished
Thank you.
compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, so the good ones there, apart from Leclerc getting past Hamilton, Vettel moved ahead of Verstappen, Albon got ahead of Perez, but so did Ricciardo, interestingly, in the Renault, so that would do them well. I think that's Giovinazzi's first points of the year in 9th for Alfa Romeo, ahead of Sainz. Stroll, Raikkonen dropped back, so did Stroll. Gasly moved up, Norris moved back. Now, to be fair, we did gain 4 places, which is good, but as you can see by our our lap times. To be fair, we were only 2 tenths on our best off of Giovinazzi, but Giovinazzi I don't think should have really been 9th, because it looks like Stroll and Norris in particular are out of place. Grosjean, Kvyat, Magnussen, Russell, King, Latifi, nowhere. They've definitely given him Kubicza's stuff. In terms of the standings then, Bottas there, that's why he's extended, because it was against Verstappen. Bottas moves up to 3rd, Ricciardo is now best of the rest. You can see Giovinazzi now on the table, so that's 16 scorers. No changes in constructors, but that does move Alfa Romeo within 1 point of Alfa Tauri. Racing Point 2 points now behind Renault. McLaren not having a stellar one. Anything else juicy happen? Oh, well that might be why. If you started on the hard there, Sainz, and Raikkonen went onto the hards, and Latifi on the hards, look, those 3 all suffered. Oh, drama. Okay. Let's advance. No doubt we'll be told off for rubbing and racing, if she interviews us at all.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
Our package is fantastic, thank you.
Things look close between you and your rival for a bit. But you came out on top, didn't you? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? Do you
To
think
be
you were
fair,
lucky
it's the
enough to
chassis
end your
that's...
race with that crash?
Let's do that. We aren't doing a chassis upgrade.
Appreciate your time.
I don't think. Christ. My PS4 going absolutely nuts there. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay, so we win against K-Mag and get a chunk of acclaim. Nice, thank you very much. Didn't achieve a top 12 finish, did we? I can deal with that. Okay. That's us for this episode then. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next time on Higher Plane Games. We'll be off to Canada, one of my personal favourites. Catch you then. Bye.